from the Eductor 1 team. Let's take a look at the VARHOPE score interpretation. We first see the VARHOPE panel by clicking Test in the main panel after you have gone through the process of calibration and right before you do the testing. The values in the VARHOPE panel are the initial reactivity numbers after the first handshake of the calibration. They give you numbers and indications of how you can proceed with your therapy. For our purpose here, let's access the VARHOPE screen from the main matrix. We click on Information, we go down the drop-down, and we click on Show Red Referral Panels for VARHOPE. The VARHOPE values here are for educational purposes. They are an indication of energetic parameters. The low VARHOPE values generally indicate an energetic weakness such as stress. These values may also give you information about the lifestyle of the client, the lifestyle habits. Information such as the client name, the number of visits, and the last visit VARHOPE values are also shown on the panel. Here in pink, there is additional information such as regulatory dysfunction, explore risk of, and reactivity. These are also hints on how you can proceed with your session. The regulatory dysfunction are primary electrical concerns that need to be addressed that day. For our purpose here, regulatory dysfunction came up with organ system, EEG, and ECG, so we'd have to work on these items. Other items that may come up also include the spinal energy flow or metabolic error dysfunction. For explore risk of, these are secondary electrical concerns of this day that need to be addressed. Today, degeneration came up and reactivity dysfunction. For reactivity here, today we have normal reactivity. It means that electrically reactivity is normal. Another response may come up as hyporeactive or hyperreactive. Hyperreactive indicates over the normal reactivity electrically, and hyporeactive means that the body is reacting slowly. In general, in order to have a good understanding of all the readings, it takes experience and good knowledge of each parameter and combinations that you have to look for. Let's also take a look at the VARHOPE values. Normal VARHOPE values here are between 80 to 100 as indicated here. Anything below 80 is considered weak, or below 50 is considered chronic. V is for voltage. It energetically reflects stress related to the adrenal function and willpower. A is for amperage. It energetically reflects stress related to brain function, serotonin, and life force. R is for resistance. It energetically reflects overall stress related to the ease of energy flow in the meridians of the body. This may reflect toxicity causing resistance or emotional resistance. H is for hydration. Energetically, it reflects stress related to the body's water absorption on a cellular level. It doesn't necessarily mean how much water one may drink, but actually how much they absorb. O is for oxygen and oxygenation. It energetically reflects stress related to the ease of oxygen flow in the body on a cellular level. This can be interpreted to oxygen level, blood issues, hyperventilation, or even nutritional issues. The proton pressure energetically reflects stress related to the body's energetic pH. A normal range here should be 65 to 70. The overall energetic pH is considered to be the most balanced when the numbers between the proton pressure and the electron pressure are 10 points of each other. The electron pressure energetically reflects stress related to the whole of the body's electrical functioning. This may be an energetic indication of the number of available electrons. A good range is between 70 to 75. Cellular vitality is associated with electrical energy present in the cell. Components of cell vitality are linked to oxygenation, protein digestion, or blood issues and anemia, and essential fatty acid intake. 6 and above is normal here, whereas 3 is chronic. So here we have a 7, which is above the normal. The resonant frequency pattern represents the reactivity of the nervous system, trivector signatures, and stores stress such as from unprocessed emotions, aging, sugar intake, or spiritual issues. Anything below 1000 is associated with risk of degeneration, and above 15,000 is a possible nervous energy or psychic pain. When the resonant frequency pattern is out of the normal range, it is recommended to train via the ECG and the ANS, that is, autonomic nervous system training programs. Reactant speed. This represents the speed at which the body responds to pathogenic trivector signatures. It may show us that maybe a person is coming down with something if it's a high number. In general, below 15 is ideal, below 40 is normal, and above 100 is quite stressed, and they are coming down with something. Phase angle represents the ability of the body to regenerate cells. This value represents a cellular aging index. So 8 is ideal, 6 is normal, and 3 is chronic. Here we have 7, so it is above normal. Phase response. This represents the ability for all the system of the body to work together as an orchestra. 900 plus is ideal, 700 is normal, and below 300 is of concern. Here we have 543, which means it is weak. It means the organs are weakly coordinating together. It could be from fatigue. We have to look at a combination of other numbers too to see what is going on here and why the orchestra is not working so well. Impedance represents the ability of the energy to flow around and through the body. 1,600 is ideal, below 1,200 is weak, and below 800 is of concern. We have 1,374 here in our example, so it is above normal. So the flow of energy is very good. At the end of each session, you can go here to retest and test VARHOPE improvement. By clicking it once, it goes into a 1.5-minute retest. This will give you new values on your VARHOPE along with a percentage of improvement. You will notice it in less than a minute. The percentage represents how much the person has reached and reacted and improved electrically from their session. Okay, so the retest is finished. We had a 70% improvement on our session, and we see our new VARHOPE values. Please keep in mind that even low numbers or even negative percentage values of improvements can come up. These do not mean that the session was not a good one. However, it may mean that they may need some time, a day or two, for the body to self-adjust electrically and absorb the therapy that was done on them. Here, we went at 70%, which is a very good improvement. Thank you.